And what's up?
Hey, thanks for joining me again,
Oh, you gotta be
MP.
kidding me. Of course. It's a pleasure. We were going up against a team that was blazing hot, that was 38 and
So that's what you're gonna get from me. A hustler that's willing to put your needs in front of his own. And I'm telling
man, I was really willing to make myself.
Welcome, everyone, to the College Basketball Championship game presented by 2K Sports. Joined by Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Forrest Hunt. We're delighted to have you with us. In this game, we'll see the West Virginia Mountaineers going up against the North Carolina Tar Heels. And for Agnew, Brown, and Parham, they're on the verge of greatness. Sitting at 38-0 on the season, they're looking great.
Yeah, but that won't mean a thing if they can't finish the job. A win here would be the crown jewel in their season.
You know, Greg, that's a lot of pressure to put on one game. But the talent they have is unquestionable. They want nothing more than to cap off this great run.
Bangs home the trifecta.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
And with their big three, this team has been #1 in the nation from the get-go. Hard to beat a trio like this, huh, guys?
And the three of them play off of each other so well, Forrest. It's, really hard to gain an edge on them.
Shooting, defense, and playmaking, they do it all. One of the best big threes we've ever seen at the college level. No surprise to see them here in the finals.
Mayo, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count the basket, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Johnny Mayo. One shot.
And MP and the rest of this roster, they've played their best when it's mattered most, you guys.
Had some scares early in the tournament, and sometimes that happens, but they've been lights out as the field dwindles down. I think it shows you their mental toughness.
Now here's Pearson.
Turnover. North Carolina ball.
Here's Mayo. Pass to Richards. Rejected by Stevenson. And that'll be North Carolina's ball as it goes out of bounds. The Tar Heels able to keep the ball here. Here's Mayo. And here is Pearson. And here's Hernandez. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and he gets a chance for a three-point play.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
You've got to think it's going to be about defense for MP and his crew. And that's what has led them to this point.
Played great D against Deion Wright in the semis. And it's been a strength of his team all year long. But it won't be easy against a three-headed monster like this.
Here's Pearson. Richards grabs the miss.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
They got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Now here's Pearson. White outside. Back to Pearson. White. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Hernandez. To the middle. Here's Pearson. And he can't hit that time. And it's North Carolina the other way. Here's Mayo. There's the three. And the three ball is good.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Pass to Brand. Back to Pearson. White outside. Stevenson. And the Mountaineers miss again.
The West Virginia program is one that you can expect to be in the tournament. Historically, the only decade where they didn't make it at all was in the 70s.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency, Greg. You know that, I know it. You can stay in control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession.
Now here's Pearson. Outside, Hernandez. Shot clock at 6. They can't stop the run with that one. And when you look back to 1955, since then, they've made multiple appearances each decade, with the exception, though, of the 1970s.
Quite impressive. This program has really had a consistent run. Their one title game performance prior to the 21st century back in 1959.
West Virginia calls timeout.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for them, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
So both teams making some changes here.
Ruben Sharp, Walter Fields, A.C. Riley, Brett Sanders. Substitution for West Virginia.
Goes up off the inbound. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official silent contact, and he'll shoot 2. All the hard work has gotten this West Virginia team to this point. Rare ground for this program, really, you guys.
Certainly is, but this group has a chance to write their own history. What a special run it's been regardless, but you know they want to finish the job here tonight.
Another chance at a trophy here for UNC after defeat in 2016.
Going home runner-up never feels good, but these Tar Heels think it's their time now, and they want to show the world they're a championship team.
When West Virginia basketball comes to mind, there's one very specific alum that I can think of.
Oh, yeah, Mr. NBA logo himself, Jerry West. He was a part of some pretty big upsets at his time with the Mountaineers.
Here's Brand. To the right side. Clock at 4. Here's Richmond. That shot off. Good D by Sanders. Stolen away. Here's the break. Here's Sevic. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. And let's take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
He lets go from deep. Sharp with the bucket.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
West Virginia with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Here's Brand. Richmond outside. Back to Hernandez. Launches it. And the Mountaineers another 3.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
From downtown. And again, North Carolina with the triple.
And right there, you see Riley's poise and letting the play develop and then locating the open man.
Pass to Brand. Back to Richmond. Good work defensively by Riley.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allows the defender to recover and contest that shot.
And here are the Mountaineers now, down by 12. Now here's Sevic. Pass to Harden. Here's Brand. blocked. Sanders with it. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
Second team foul. Shooting for North Carolina, Brett Sanders. Shooting 2.
As we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Tar Heels out front.
That's the end of the first half. North Carolina Tar Heels 41, West Virginia Mountaineers 22.
And what do you make of the performance we saw from MP in the first half?
I loved his aggressiveness offensively. Just relentless with his attack, putting pressure on the defense.
Well, I tell you what, he is determined to make his presence felt. He wants the opposition to feel him, that killer instinct on display. They're calling his number time and time again to great effect.
Pass to Brand. White. Good on the three-point shot.
And this is what NBA front offices like about White, his potential to be consistent from that range.
Here's Richards. He's guarded by Stevenson. But they recover it. And the basket by Richards.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And that was another look at the fantastic mobile one drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Pass to White. Here's Brand. Back to White. 6 to shoot. Brand. He tries a 3. That shot off the mark. Thompson, right side. To the left wing. Pass to Mayo. Over Pearson. Goes back up. And the basket by Richards.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance.
West Virginia with the ball. Here's Brand. Back to Pearson. Brand. Pass to Hernandez. And here is Pearson. White. He's covered by Thompson. Stevenson with the ball. And there's a 30-second shot clock violation, so they give up possession. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
He gets it in there.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Pearson outside. White inside. And it's slammed in by Hernandez.
And talk about 20/20 vision. Seeing the floor. If you're open, White will find you.
Thompson, he's guarded by White. Three-pointer. And again, North Carolina with the triple.
He can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Pearson up top. He has 5. Stevenson misses from short range.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Drake from beyond the arc.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
They're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to White. Pass to Pearson. White. The shot from 20 feet. Richards grabs the miss.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Kicks out to Pearson. Brand. He's covered by Thompson. Here's White. And the Mountaineers miss again. Guarded by Hernandez. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Both teams will make substitutions. Now Richmond. Pass to Weaver. Now Hernandez. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Here's Wong. It's Sanders on the wing. Now here's Fields. Puts up a three. May misses. Out to the wing. Richmond with it. Sanders covering. They get it back. Sevic. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
At the line for the Mountaineers.
And the free throw, no good.
Shooting 2.
Second free throw, no good. Sanders up top. Shoots over Sevic. Offensive board. Wong with the bucket. And here's Richmond. To the paint. Hernandez. Fields on the wing. To the inside. Again, the Tar Heels score.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pass to Weaver. Down low. Hernandez. And it's rejected. It's going to be out of bounds. The Mountaineers will retain possession. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Ruben Sharp, A.C. Riley. Substitution for the Mountaineers.
Sevic outside to the inside. Here's Tavares. And good coming on the assist by Riley.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Outside Sanders. Pass to Sharp. May with it. And the Tar Heels another three.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
For three. And it's West Virginia with the rebound. Here's Weaver. Up top, Sevic. Inside, Weaver. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Here's Riley. Got it. Good job in the low post.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Now here's Sanders. Intercepted. Here's Weaver. He's covered by Riley. To the middle. Here's Tavares. The shot, no good. And the Tar Heels going the other way now. May on the wing. Lets the three fly. Sinks the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Sevic right side. Pass to Tavares. Goes up from 19. And the shot goes in.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
May with it. Outside Riley. Fires for three. But they get it back.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
The rebound by Weaver.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Bad time for these defenders to be standing around watching. Not while the ball's in his hands.
Outside Riley. Takes a three. And the Tar Heels another three.
And what do you expect from an honors student? Riley brings intelligence to the floor and just makes great decisions with the ball.
Pass to Weaver. Sevic. May defending. Here's Weaver. 5 on the clock. Back to Sevic. Trying his luck from D. And no good. And so here's North Carolina. May with it. Now guarded by Sevic. It's good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Weaver. And he uses both hands to jam it in. He's covered by Riley. Outside, May. Pass to Riley. And again, North Carolina with the triple.
And what a competitor. I mean, he's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
Outside Riley.
That's the end of the game. North Carolina Tar Heels 74.
And the North Carolina Tar Heels are your new champions.
39.
You know, we didn't really need to see a whole game like that. What an impressive job by this squad. Had them on the ropes from the very beginning.
And with the way that MP has led this school during their tournament run and how he stepped up in the title game, he'll be a campus legend.
So it's about the balance.
Isn't everything?
I guess it is. All right. Well, thank you so much, MP. This has been a truly remarkable journey.
It is my pleasure, Anna. So, that's all you got?
I mean, I do have a couple basketball
No,
questions.
go for it. Shoot. Let's hear it.
Okay, so in your second round game, there's about 8 minutes left in the first half, and you guys start a fast break. So
Hold on. Look at you, Anna. You have come such a long way.
doing up Cali. Gingerbread man can't catch me. Flexed up like they really with Pally. I don't want just at me. I just want money that's calm. Teenage, never worry about acne.
I ain't never. She calm, so I added to the. Madison, but I'm calling her Maddie. Like Mads try to send me the addy. What's a right, then I left at the alley. Like Jay, don't look too shabby. Geordie ting come from the valley. Like, I just wanna give me that.
Yeah, miss, I really want. Baby, she.
Stay focused on your workout.
Hey, what's up?
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Get over here. Look, let's put that game behind us.
Yes, sir.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Oh, you done? You done?
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
negócio com mano recente, mede suco. Mais preparado e mais bem cauteloso e mais alinhado que antes. Era um sedã vermelho, não piso no freio, não traga amassado. Coração acelerado e super. Imagine que tragédia. Peço Deus que me perdoe, por isso mais duro pra casa eu não posso voltar. Não dificultar o ganho por bem ou por mal, vou ter que levar. Traga amassado, especialista não traga amassado. Se tá na lista eu não traga amassado. Busco no asfalto eu não traga amassado. Se adrenalina é o que move o coração. Eu sou mais preciso, eu te deixo chocado. Encomenda, encomendar, não traga amassado. Se é lista eu não traga. Tá na lista eu não traga. No asfalto eu não traga. Adrenalina é o que move o. Eu sou mais preciso, eu te. Encomendar, não traga amassado. Com a mesa de xadrez, o rei não vai pelo peão. Marco a peça na mão, eu posso com a estratégia. Como segurança que segue, vigia os meus passos na loja. Ele não importa, é igual a mim. Rompe a dignidade, ele trouxe de volta. Ele tá na moda, ele muda um homem, poder atrás da sua volta. Ele é o que você mais precisa, bater na mão aquela. Posta. Vou querer minha cota, enquadrei um. Amassado, especialista não traga amassado. Se tá na lista eu não traga amassado. Busco no asfalto eu não traga amassado. Se adrenalina é o que move o coração. Eu sou uma preto. Encomendar, não traga amassado lá. Amassado, especialista não traga amassado. Se tá na lista eu não traga amassado. Busco no asfalto eu não traga amassado. Se adrenalina é o que move o coração. Eu sou mais preciso, eu te deixo chocado. Encomendar, não traga amassado lá.
All right, what? I'm nervous he's gonna steal the inbound. Nervous as everything. That's Kawhi guarding.
Oh, my God.
Grab it, Kawhi.
Okay.
Go.
Foxy.
Stay solid.
4.
Stay solid.
2.
Stay solid.
Oh,
Foul!
yes. Oh, my God.
Why did I jump? Oh, my goodness.
You went against your own
I did.
Can you believe that? I don't believe that.
We're supposed to stay solid.
Oh,
Hands
my
up.
gosh. Now these...
You look at the Warriors, they have home court advantage here, but this could be a tough series for them.
And you can see either team advancing from this series. A tough win.
To start out your postseason campaign for sure. A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. Then it's Brandon Ingram, and it's Alvarado in at the 1. Here's Daniels. Fires from the line. Goes back up. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And a nice job of tracking that miss by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas at the line for 1.
And Valanciunas no good on that one. Here's a trade. To the paint. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First free throw is good.
Number 21.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here are the Pelicans now. Outside Ingram. Pass to Alvarado. Valanciunas down low. Oh, Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. He's down to 5 on the shot clock. He goes up again. And he takes it up and lays it in. Valanciunas has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Ooh, physicality from Valanciunas on the glass. Securing the ball and sending it right back.
A-Train, no good. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Alvarado. Outside Ingram. To the middle. Valanciunas got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Down low. Oh, blocked by Ingram.
Wonderful defense from Ingram. Good to see him using his length to alter shots.
Pass to Alvarado. Oh, it's blocked by Green. And he gets it back. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has gone 3 of 6 from the floor. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's A-Train. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
0 for 3 now in the early going. Just a little bit out of sync.
Pass to Alvarado. To the inside. Williamson against Green. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Curry. A-Train, no good.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
Here's Daniels, defended by Thompson. Inside, Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Almost every move Valanciunas makes, there's going to be some contact. He just plays through it.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Curry to end the run. Out to Thompson. Let's go with a 3. Sinks it from distance.
And the lid comes off the basket after 4 straight misses. They finally get one.
To the paint. Deflected. Green against Williamson. Pass to Curry. Here's A-Train. From deep. Rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Here's A-Train. And he goes in for the dunk. Well, what a tremendous year for MP and this team. He's been a big contributor as they fought their way to the playoffs.
There's nothing quite like playoff basketball. Great chance for MP to experience it early in his career.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the score by Golden State. Pass to Alvarado. No luck on that one. Oh, nice D from Curry.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
On the wing, Thompson. Wiggins outside. Pass to A-Train. And that one is stuffed right through.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
New Orleans calls timeout.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now, it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And a new group getting ready. The Warriors trailing. Curry and Thompson pair up at the 1 and the 2. Then there's Draymond Green, and it's A-Train in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
You must chase Steph off the three-point line, or you will pay.
Thanks, guys. Well, A-Train in their last time out against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He picked up 38 points and really caught them by surprise with his performance from deep. He provides an elite caliber of play, and I could see a repeat performance here tonight. Back to you.
Yeah, Ali, he put forth a commanding performance and led the charge for his squad.
Yeah, it's clear this guy is unafraid. He relishes the opportunity to take over for his team.
Whether he's scoring, facilitating, hitting the glass, his focus is just to provide whatever they need for the win.
Now here's Williamson. Here's Alvarado. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's A-Train. The Pelicans pull it in. To the inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Klay Thompson picks one up.
Each year, Brandon becomes a little more assertive at the offensive end, and we know he has the talent.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
The 3 is up. A-Train, no good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Daniels. Tries again. Valanciunas can't get it to go. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
It's an unfortunate part of the game. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for the Warriors. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Curry. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You've got to respect Steph Curry's willingness to carry the load. He never backs down from a challenge, and he will work himself to the bone trying to provide for his team.
New Orleans in the lead. Outside Ingram. Here's Daniels, defended by Thompson. Kept alive. Here's Valanciunas, and rejected. Here's Ingram. And again, New Orleans, no good.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And A-Train gets it to go.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
The Pelicans shooting about 41%. Pass to Alvarado. And here's Ingram. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Knocked loose. Here's A-Train. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram. First one falls for him.
At the line for the Warriors.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and is getting them to the free throw line.
Here's Daniels. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Back to Ingram. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. Now here's Thompson. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Thompson's got 5.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. But can they push through and grab the lead?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Looney against Valanciunas. Count it. 10 points for him.
That's where Valanciunas is a handful, inside and on the block.
Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Thompson left side. Up top, Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. A-Train, no good.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Outside Ingram. Pass to Williamson. Shoots over Wiggins. And there's Williamson on the assist by Ingram. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
Facing up, showing the jump shot. Zion saying, you can't give me that.
All right, time for an injury report. And now we'll send it over to Allie LaForce for an update on Draymond Green. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Warriors head athletic trainer. He shared with me that it's a sprain to the elbow. They've got plenty of ice on it right now to hopefully keep the inflammation down. He won't return for the rest of this game. He's likely to miss a few more after that. We'll see how he bounces back, guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Wiggins outside. Pass to A-Train. Knocks down the long J.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
And New Orleans shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Here's Alvarado. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Richardson. Valanciunas, good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Golden State has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's A-Train. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Stephen Curry. And the free throw, no good. It's a close one here in San Francisco. On the wing, Richardson. Here's Marshall, pounded by Wiggins. Pass to Alvarado. Now here's Nance. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Thompson outside. Here's A-Train. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. 18 points for him.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Outside Richardson. Pass to Marshall. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
No good on that one. Walker, he's checked in for Thompson. And the Pelicans also making a change. Hayes is checked in.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Poole, the pass to Wiggins. Here's A-Train. Another 3 for Golden State.
He got off to a slow start, but it appears he's found his touch from beyond the arc.
For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Pass to Alvarado. Richardson with it. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half of this game. Shot clock at 6. Now Valanciunas. Misses off the left iron.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Here's Alvarado. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Offensive board. Hayes. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take. It's a tie game in San Francisco. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
42.
And time for us to get back into it here in game one. The Warriors should. At a 48% clip from the floor. So the Pelicans 5 right now. In it forward, it's Ingram and Williamson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Daniels in a shooting guard.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Ingram. Pass to Daniels. And he's going for the oop here. And Williamson throws it down.
When he was in the G League, Daniels proved he was an effective passer, so we know he can spot an open man for sure.
Here's A-Train. And the Warriors get it back. Curry, that's good.
Hustle points. Now, just like any others, that's a great play.
The Pelicans trail. Outside Ingram. Here's Daniels, defended by Thompson. Pass to Valanciunas. Shot from 12. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
This is what you like to see from Valanciunas, being active on offense and racking up some points.
Thompson outside. Back to Curry. On the wing, Thompson. He's got 5. Here's A-Train. There's the triple. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. That's 29 for him.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Daniels. The 3 from Valanciunas. No luck on that one. The Warriors go the other way with it. The 3 from Curry. Here's Looney. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead. Here's Daniels. Pass to Ingram. Shoots over Wiggins. The shot by Ingram, no good. The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Hook loose. Here's Daniels, defended by Thompson. The jump hook. Kicks it out to Williamson. And here's Ingram. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just love the way Valanciunas is outworking the defenders to get that rebound and finish the trip with a slam.
And A-Train gets it to go.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beaten in a three-point battle.
New Orleans calls timeout.
T-shirt time, Dub Nation, get loud if you want one.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Pelicans also making a change. Nance, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Here's Williamson. Give him 8. Outside Ingram. Pass to Daniels. Outside Ingram. Here's Alvarado. 5 to shoot. Over Curry. And again, no good by New Orleans. Golden State has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Wiggins, no good. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Shoots over Wiggins. Misses off the right iron.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Curry. Here's Alvarado. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Elbow shot on the way. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wiggins got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's A-Train. Sweet move.
My goodness.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Pass to Daniels. Takes it inside, shoots over DiVincenzo. And again, New Orleans, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And the Warriors pushing it up now.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Second shot opportunity, and Wiggins lays it up and in. Wiggins got his first 2 points.
Never afraid of a little physical play, Wiggins embraces the challenge of scoring on a tough defense.
New Orleans calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Nance. Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. Marshall, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And Richardson subbed in for Alvarado.
At the line for 2.
It's both from the stripe. 1:46 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Poole outside. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta. 37 points for him.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Marshall. Walker covering. Here's Marshall. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Kuminga. And again, New Orleans, no good. The Warriors have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Here's A-Train. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. And the Warriors lead by 15.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Good on the shot. Hernan Gomez has got 4 points this quarter.
A heads up on the money pass from Richardson, showing us his all-around game.
Here's A-Train. That three's off the mark. Outside Richardson. Fires for 3. It's off. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Warriors on top, they lead by 12. And right after this, we'll bring in the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Poole and Thompson man the backcourt. Lonnie Walker is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's A-Train in at the 5 spot. That's the Warriors 5. Williamson, no good. The Warriors shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Here's Walker. Softly drops in the floater. And the Warriors lead by 14.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Pass to Poole. Here's A-Train. Fires the 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Outside Richardson. Here's Marshall, defended by Thompson. Oh, that's offensive interference. And you've got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Alvarado's checked in for Richardson. Poole outside. Thompson outside. Here's A-Train. And the Warriors miss again. The Pelicans have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. And Williamson gets it to go.
The explosiveness gets Zion through the contact. Defender didn't stand a chance.
Thompson outside. Poole right side. Nails the baby hook.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Williamson finds Ingram. Offline with a 3.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Pass to A-Train from outside the arc. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Walker's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to wheel his team to victory.
Down low. Here's Valanciunas. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Valanciunas has got 20.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
Inside. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Pelicans have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Outside Ingram. Knocks it loose. Walker with the steal. Wiggins against Ingram. To the wing, right side. Here's A-Train. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Daniels, defended by Thompson. It's good.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
Timeout called, the Warriors.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. To the right side. Here's A-Train. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Daniels laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Curry passes to Thompson. Here's A-Train. Connects again from distance.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history. Here's Daniels, defended by Thompson. Puts one up from 19. And it's New Orleans with another.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Pass to A-Train. For three. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Alvarado. Now Ingram. Walker covering. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
To the paint. It's stolen by Ingram.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
1:58 left to play in the fourth. Here's Williamson. Good on the shot, and that changed the lead to single digits. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Pass to Alvarado. Fires from deep. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got 4 assists now tonight.
Talk about stepping up. I mean, that is a huge three-pointer.
That's what you have to do. Clutch shots, clutch shooters, they come through in those positions.
Curry gets the bucket.
When you watch Stephen Curry's floater, it's like poetry in motion.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Valanciunas. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
He's shown he can get it done in the big moments. JB delivering in the clutch.
Curry finds Walker, and so they foul intentionally. Poole, he's checked in for Walker.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. And they recover it, and they go to the intentional foul. Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Looking to end this cold spell. The putback. It's good on the putback. And now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
They're so close now, they've got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
At the line for the Warriors.
And he's unable to get the second one. On offense, here are the Pelicans. They're on a 19-6 run. Pass to Ingram. Here's Alvarado. Here's the 3. And he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 3-point game.
You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
New Orleans calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. We need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Jonas Valanciunas.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch. It's just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. And this win shows they have momentum so far in this series. Up 2 games to none now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast.
me. Look down, still doing up Cali. Gingerbread man can't catch me. Flexed up like they really move Pally. I don't want just at me. I just want money that's calm. Teenage, never worry about acne. I ain't never. She calm, so I added to the. Madison, but I'm calling her Maddie. Like Madge try send me the addy. What's a right, then I left at the alley. Like Dre, don't look too shabby. Jordy ting come from the valley. Like I just wanna give me that. Yeah, miss, I really want. Baby, she. I made that. I tell her. She wanna tell me she love me. I tell her I'm cool, so I tell her. Yeah, my little. Nah, she didn't want to hate me. She left. Yeah. Like Dre too forward, Dre too bait, Dre too nuts. Like Dre too nice. Keep on assuming I don't correct. I call you bluff. Like I call you bluff. Y'all think they're nice, they ain't nuts. You ain't buff. Like you ain't buff. You looking rough. Like you looking rough. So just give me the stuff. Like give me the stuff. She moving forward, she ain't important. Give me. Little really want at me. Lockdown still doing up Cali. Gingerbread man can't catch me. Flexed up like they really move Pally. I don't want just at me. I just want money that's calm. Teenage, never worry about acne. Nah. I ain't never. She calm, so I added to the. Madison, but I'm calling her Maddie. Like Mads try send me the addy. Bust a right, then a left at the alley. Like Dre, you don't look too shabby. Jordy ting come from the valleys. Like I just wanna. Give me that. Yeah, miss, I really want. Baby, she.
Yeah.